Starting this Monday off with my list, my to-do list. Different style of work week in the sense that I'm trying something new from an idea from my brother-in-law, what he started doing. He has a 4-month-old baby. Mine is, his is actually 4.5 months. Mine is 6 weeks. So they're exactly 3 months apart. He started going to, for work, he started leaving the house for a couple of hours so that he can get really solid work done, so that he can actually get more done in less time because it's undivided attention. Whereas it was when he was working from home, it was kind of divided attention, half work, half with the baby, and then he was kind of not giving his full attention to either because he was kind of stuck between two worlds, which is exactly how I felt. So I made a list of things I want to get done today. And some I have to do here, for example, like songwriting with the guitar. I can't do that really anywhere else. But other things like paying the employees or paying my credit card or adding lyrics to Genius or reaching out for interviews, stuff like, or scheduling content can all be done from like a coffee shop where it's like undivided straight attention. So that's on my plan for today. I just made my list and let's get started. Alright, so since we're having our snack over here, we're going to work on new music. So to me, new music is a little different in the sense of like compared to songwriting. Songwriting is like trying to write new music and new lyrics, where new music is essentially just making music, being creative and trying new things, just in the studio making sounds, whether it be guitar, synths, samples, just making new sounds that potentially I could write to one day when I'm writing lyrics. Take a look at this. This is the original demo version, or what it's called alternate version, way before, like 2 years before Blame Is All Mine or Good Intentions came out. Take a listen. It's so different. I need to say I'm sorry. I put things in between, misplaced by good intentions, but that's a different story. Compared to what it turned out to be, like 2 or 3 years later, Good Intentions sounds like this. I need to say I'm sorry. I let things in between, misplaced by good intentions, but that's a different story for a different time. Right now the blame is on mine. Very different. So I just spent about the past hour and a half kind of going through all these different tracks that I had inside my unfinished tab in music. These are all unfinished songs, and I found some really cool things, some really cool lyrics that I think will be really cool. I'm going to try to use some really cool versions that I actually exported and I'm going to try to write to. I also found this like pre-version of All Night. Listen to how like rock it is. I kind of wish the version sounded like this. Listen, this is sick. The guitars. How sick is that? There's so many cool things in this unfinished tab. All right, here we are. Let's get a little outside exterior work done. Let's see if this theory works.
That's what I told you. I guarantee he's not doing homeless.
All right, let's submit the Father You Need lyrics to Genius. Perfect. Look at that. Crossing off a bunch of things off the list. Pay the credit card, pay the employees, Genius lyrics, work on music. What's next? All right. Don't judge the hair. I have hat hair. It's all good. In retrospect, in completion of today's workday, I got a lot of work done today. I spent a lot of time working through those the songs that I was looking back at years past in songs. A lot of my unfinished playlist tracks. Some of them are really cool, and I think that there's a lot of potential in some of them. That's actually how I found Different. That's how I found Nobody Else. That's how I found a couple of other tracks where it's like these tracks were just kind of hidden in my set never finished pile, and I was like, oh, these are cool, you know. So that being said, that's how I finished Cold Feet, which turned into it's not called Cold Feet, it's called it might be called Cold Feet, I don't know. All Too Well. No, it's called All Too Well. Point being, it was really productive, and then really productive in a lot of other things. I mean, look at the list today. Like we completed a ton of things, you know. It's looking good. It's looking really good. And also going out and getting some work done has been really helpful too. So I don't know. We'll see where this leads. I do kind of like it, but we'll see.